This is all just too much too fast. Go get some work from Nazir. I need time to think.
Let me guess. Astrid failed to mention I'm her husband? She has a tendency to do that. Doesn't want the others thinking she plays favorites.
Still here? Will there ever come a time when the people of Skyrim no longer need our services? Well then, as it turns out, I've got... Your first target is an orc bar. Happy hunting. Go on now.
Huh? Yeah, good luck.
You're not supposed to be in here. Last warning. Leave now.
We need to talk. Look, something is happening here. I'm not sure entirely what that something is, but, well, we need to find out. If the Night Mother really did give you an order to talk to a contact, we'd be mad to ignore it. And I think we'd both agree, Cicero's brought quite enough madness to this sanctuary. So go. Go to Vollenrud. It's a crypt, pretty far to the northeast. Talk to this Armand Motier, and let's see where all this leads, Brother?
Me? I've been part of the Dark Brotherhood from the day I first hatched. I am Shadow Scale, you see. Born under the sign of the Shadow.
Will there ever... You're alive. No sarcasm. And if you... Unless, of course, that... Wonderful. Your payment, as per the usual. Go on now.
That's too much of an Need something? Stay safe.
Brother?
By the almighty divines, you've come. You've actually come. This dreadful black sacrament thing. It worked. Yes, so it would seem. I dare say, the work I'm offering has more significance than anything your organization has experienced in, well, centuries. As I said, I want you to kill several people. You'll find the targets as well as their manners of elimination quite varied. I'm sure someone of your disposition will probably even find it enjoyable. But you should know that these killings are but a means to an end, for they pave the way to the most important target. The real reason I'm speaking with a cutthroat in the bowels of this... the Emperor. That is correct. What I ask is no small thing, of course. You must understand. So much has led to this day. So much planning. But I digress. Here, take these. Rexus? The items.
Here.
The sealed letter
I
will
have
explain
vowed to
everything
serve
that
Amand
needs to be
Mortier
done.
until my
The
dying
amulet
breath.
is quite valuable.
Best remember
You can
that.
use it to pay for any and all expenses.
I have vowed to serve Amand Mortier until my dying breath. Best remember that.
You're back. Good. All right. You're joking. What's this? By Sithis, you're not joking. To kill the Emperor of Tamriel. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't done such a thing since the assassination of Pelagius. As a matter of fact, no one has dared assassinate an Emperor of Tamriel since the murder of Uriel Septim, and that was 200 years ago. No, she certainly wouldn't. And, for whatever reason, she chose to relay Motier's information to you. I don't know exactly what's going on here, if you're the listener, or this is some fluke, or what. But what we now have before us... You're damn right we'll accept it. If we pull this off, the Dark Brotherhood will know a fear and respect we haven't seen in centuries. You think I'd abandon an opportunity to lead my family to glory? But this is all so much to take in. I need time to read the letter and figure out where... I'm thinking we need that amulet appraised. I want to know where it came. And there's only one man who can give us what we need. Delvin Mallory. Give me the letter. Bring Mallory the amulet. Find out everything you can and... Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood have... history. He can be trusted.
Stay away! Last time you hurt me!
Oh, now you must be lost. Best you scurry off while you're able. Oh, I see. Well now, how is Astrid doing these days, huh? Tell her to stop by sometime. Ah, but we could discuss that later. Let's see. Where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member. Worth a small fortune. Ain't something you'd give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you'd better believe. Buy it. This. And... oh, yes. Oh, wait. Just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide. You bring that back to your lovely mistress. With my regards.
We're here to teach you a lesson.
Never should you won't leave here alive.
Good, you're back. Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic? The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet? Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Now then, I hope you have something nice to wear, because you're going to a wedding. Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle. Oh, yes. You've got to kill the bride. And they say romance is dead. Her name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar. Vici is likely to address her guests frequently, as is the wedding custom. Kill her when she does that, and I promise you a significant bonus. Now go, and give my best to the bride. Off to Solitude with you. Time to give the Emperor some real motivation to visit Skyrim.
been a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage.
Typical Imperial rot.
Those poor children
You
must be
speak of
hard.
Skyrim like you know the land. Know its people. You're from Cyrodiil. You know nothing about
Victoria
us.
did pretty well for herself, marrying that Asgeir.
Oh,
Not a
I know
bad-looking
enough.
fellow at all.
I know those troublemaking stormcloaks refuse to submit to Imperial.
Everyone took up arms against them. Wasn't that treason? Against the Dominion, huh?
Why, that's not the same thing at all. The Dominion were invaders, conquerors. We had to fight them to preserve our own way of life.
My point exactly.
Someone do something!
Victoria! No!
The bride has been murdered! Somebody help!
By the order of the Jarl, you have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your... Smart man. Now come on.
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own... With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination... And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. Unfortunately, in your zeal, you failed to eliminate Vici while she addressed her guests. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
Dear brother, I've been waiting for you. With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, his security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need... Security is being handled by a Commander Morrow. Astrid and I have devised a... You are to slay the commander's son, Gaius Morrow, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to kill the Emperor. He is set to leave the Penitus Oculatus outpost at Dragonbridge and inspect the security of each city in Skyrim. Go there now. Observe Gaius Morrow's departure and follow him. Once he's dead... Oh, and one final thing. To earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Morrow in Dragonbridge or on the road. There, the body will be discovered quickly, as will the letter implicating Gaius Morrow in the... Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a reading of your future. It's an opportunity one should not pass up. Walk in Gaius Morrow's shadow.
Father, don't worry too much. I'll be fine.
I know you will, but all the same, remember everything I said. Stay alert, and when you get to the cities, make your observations and move on.
I understand, but you're being paranoid. I'm inspecting security, not charging off into battle. There's not a lot that can go wrong.
Son, where the Emperor's safety is concerned, anything could go wrong. Off with you now, and good travels.
Farewell, Father. I'll return as soon as I'm able.
Well, this is it then. Look after yourself, Gaius. You're doing your duty, and I'm proud of you, but you better come back to me. You hear?
Oh, Fida. I may travel alone, but you know I carry you always in my heart. I'll see you soon.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
What happened?
I know I heard something.
Ah, at last. I've been anxiously awaiting your return. Yes, I know. As does Astrid. But you should know that we have a more pressing matter to deal with. It's... Cicero. There's been an incident. You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain.
Just try to relax, Vizara. Let the elixir do its work. You'll feel better shortly.
You're back. Good. I don't want to hear
dear.
this.
You are most kind. The jester's cut feels as bad as it looks, I'm afraid.
Damn it, this never should have happened. We knew better. We knew better, and still we let our guards down. Ugh!
I'll admit, even I'm having a hard time disagreeing with you.
Marrow is dead, I know, but we've got bigger problems right now. The fool went absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving. About the Night Mother, how she... the true leader of the Dark Brotherhood. And Astrid was just a pretender.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with... Look, we've got to deal with... I want you to find that miserable... But first, find my husband. Make sure he's all right. After the attack, Arnbjorn flew into a rage. When Cicero left, search Cicero's room. Let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara and calm everyone down.
Bested by a fool. Who's the fool now, hmm?
Hush, Vizara. You were very brave. Astrid would be well dead if not for you.
Have you found something? Good, good. Does it say where he... The Dawnstar Sanctuary? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. Find Arnbjorn, and then send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible. I took that prancing fool into my home, and this is how he repays me.
Come quietly or taste the Jarl. By order of the Jarl, stop right. Smart man.
Divine sakes, Scald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Should have figured Astrid would send you. Should have figured Astrid would send you. Ugh, what gave it away? Yeah, gotta admit that little jester's good with that butter knife. But don't worry. In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. Alright, you convinced me. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just... follow the blood.
What is life's greatest illusion?
Listener! Is that you? Oh, I knew you'd come! Send the best to defeat the best. Astrid knew her stupid wolf couldn't slay. Try, Cicero. Oh!
You can't kill what's already dead.
Now that's madness! I always went to the oh, stickler for details, get it? Stickler! I slay me. You're still alive. Yes. Respects the listen's abilities, of course, but could you at least slow down a bit? Not what I used to be.
Bow before the will of sinners.
Chilly. You'll enjoy this. Not an original part of the sanctuary per se. Let's call it a forced addition. Forced by what? Oh, come and see. All right. So Cicero attacked that hard what's a fool to do when his mother is slandered and surely the listener understands. comfort. And now we come to the end of our play. The grand finale. You caught me. I surrender. Oh, but killing me, walk away. Let poor Cicero live. No, you prefer to listen? Then listen to this. Don't return to the Pretender. Tell her I'm dead. Tell her you strangled me with my own intent. On me. But,
Arnbjorn is safe, and for that you have my thanks. Excellent. Tell you what, why don't you hold on to Shadowmere a while longer? And now that this Cicero mess has been mopped up, we can get back to the matter at hand. There's just one more target before we strike out at the Emperor. Have you by chance heard of the Gourmet? The Gourmet is scheduled to cook for the Emperor at a special dinner. You'll kill him. Festus has been spearheading this part of the assassination plan. He's close to uncovering the identity of the Gourmet. You should report to him.
Greetings, brother. Brother. Kill well and often.
There you are. Quite so. But first, you'll need to learn who he is. Assuming, of course, that the Gourmet actually is a he. Could be a... Oh, indeed. In my, seems to be a message from the Gourmet to one Anton Varan. I've tracked Varan to the keep in Markarth. It would seem he's the cook. I believe so. Therefore, you are to obtain... Oh, and Lucy. Next, you'll have to... Are you still paying attention? Huh. As I was saying, you'll need to kill the gourmet, of course. But what's more... Oh, and if you can, hide his body. The longer it takes for... Now off with you. Remember, the Markarth Keep. That's where you'll find Anton Varan.
Yes, yes, for the 100th time. I am a Breton. I was born in High Rock, and then I came here. I am not a Richman. Who are you? What do you want? Never. I don't know what led you here, but nothing will betray my... The Dark Brotherhood? Now, wait a minute. Let's not get hasty. I mean, surely my friend wouldn't want me to endanger my own life. Look, his name is Balagog Gronolobe. He's an orc. Now you'll let me go, right? Okay, all right. Wonderful. You're welcome. I'll just be on my way then.
So I gathered. It seems you've got the writ of and word has come in from Mark Arthur. You performed your duties to the letter. I was wrong. Here's your payment, and a little something else as well. It's called the Night Weaver's Band. I warn. Now you'd better get a move on and see Astrid. It's time. Time for the final stage of this grand and glorious operation.
The shadow scales are all but forgotten. Ancient tradition from another time.
So it's done. You've killed the... Oh, yes. And I've decided you... Oh, I have the utmost faith in you. Go now to Castle Dower in Solitude. Present the gourmet. You'll gain unrestricted access to the kitchens, and then the Emperor. Here, take... All it takes is one taste, and once mead has been killed, escape through the upper door and across the bridge. I've arranged. Now go, my friend. Go and fulfill your destiny as listener.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious.
Rolling with Imperial Legion, and you know what? I'm still nervous.
Stop right there. The tower is off limits. What's this now? An order of His Eminence, possessor of these papers. By Azra. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. But please, don't let me keep you. Proceed to the kitchen straight away. Gianna, the castle chef, has been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Gianna will be overjoyed to meet you. She's in the...
Not another delivery. I told you people our stocks are... The gourmet? Oh, finally. When I heard the gourmet was being brought into... It's just... You're a Nord? I never would have guessed it. But where in the world did you... Oh, well, actually, you're not. Wearing a chef's hat, I mean. There's one right over there on the shelf. You can't very well cook without it. We'll begin as soon as you're wearing the hat. Check the shelf over there. Wouldn't want the Emperor mistaking you for someone else now, would we? Oh, just look at you. Absolutely Oh, yes. The Emperor has requested your signature dish, the pota... But the cookbook only says so much, and the base broth is already boiled. We can get started right now. So, which... Carrots? What next? Ah, of course. I suspected as much. Really? Oh. Okay. Now what? Horker. Sorry, I have to say, the stew seems done. Add anything else and we may... Oh? What is this? Some kind of herb? Are you sure? I'm sorry. Of course. All right, then. And if I may say so, It has been an honor getting... I'll carry the stew pot and lead the way up to the dining room. I'm sure the Emperor and his guests are dying to meet you. The Emperor's gonna love it. How can he not?
But aren't you even the least bit nervous after everything that's happened?
You mean the wedding? My cousin's apparent murder? An unfortunate misunderstanding, no more. Cold mead, hot tempers, these things happen.
Quite.
Here we are. Gods, I'm nervous. We'll go in just a moment. Please, I'll serve. You just stand there and be amazing.
Yes, an unfortunate turn of events that, but an isolated incident. And I have been assured that the fault was with the man's son alone. Truth is, we are in no danger whatsoever. Killing an emperor can be useful, but befriending one, now that's beneficial, as I'm sure you'd all agree. Aha! Here we are, honored guests. I present to you the gourmet. Ah, the potage le magnifique. So delicious. My friends, as Emperor, I of course reserve the right of first taste.
The gourmet! This is such an honor.
Oh, how marvelous. Just delicious. It is everything I had hoped it would be. I think something's wrong.
By God, the gourmet and the chef have poisoned the Emperor. Get them!
Someone do something!
No.
That man was, by far, the most insufferable decoy the Emperor has ever employed. I'm glad he's dead. But I'm even happier that you killed him. You, an assassin for the Dark Brotherhood, have just made an attempt on the Emperor's life. Would have succeeded had it been the real man. Surprised? So was I when a member of your family came to me with a plan. We worked out a deal, you see. An exchange.
I know you're here somewhere.
I get you, and the Dark Brotherhood gets to continue its existence. But you know what? I've changed my mind. How about this? I kill you and butcher each and every one of your miserable little friends. Your sanctuary's being put to the sword right now. That's what I think of this deal. You killed my son. All of you. And now you'll pay the price. Kill him. Make sure there's nothing left to bury.
What in the...
By order of the Jarl, stop right there. Smart man.